ribs is not difficult, everybody. I went over to Costco and bought a whole rack of just beef ribs. And then if you're lucky, the butcher will actually cut those in half to make short ribs. So you have a beef rib and voila, you have short ribs. So that's the big difference when it comes to short ribs. They're just beef ribs that are cut in half, so they're short. Go figure. So once you get them done, I'm just doing in the pressure cooker. So simple to do. I'm taking, your favorite seasoning that you put beef on, and I'm just going to season those up. I have this on the saute mode because what I want to do is just kind of brown them a little bit. You can add your sliced up onion in there, garlic, whatever you want to. Any type of beef seasoning that your little heart desires. Now, once they're done, I have a set of them done, and so I have some beef stock already that is from the previous one. And so what I'm going to do is just cook the rest of these carrots here in the beef stock, which I'm creating a faux demi-glace on. And so that's the thing when it comes to the secret to making this delicious. And so when you're over here, and what you're going to do is to the beef stock that are the drippings from the pan, actually from the pressure cooker. Let me find it here. Is it on this side? Oh yes, here it is. Add a packet of gelatin to it, because a demi-glace is all about the bones that are cooked. So you have a lot of gelatin from the bones. And so when we're doing this, there's not a lot of bones. It's not a long cooking process, because in the pressure cooker, it's going to take an hour, and that's all it's going to do, or less than an hour, depending on how many you're cooking. I add a packet of the gelatin to the gravy here. It's going to make it that nice, smooth, yummy, delicious gravy like a demi-glace. I'm going to cook those carrots in there for a few minutes. I have some mashed potatoes already over here to go. When we come back, we're going to finish this all up. And holy smokes, yes, Mary, I can make a short ribs
do it
in an hour or less.
Proof.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Chef Bryan.
Saying it was like $18 for a Big Mac combo.
Yeah, you get the
but
meal.
I haven't seen it that expensive.
Yeah, probably not that quite, but
yeah.
It is much more expensive. I used to go to McDonald's every day.
You did not. Okay, you used to go to Brian's Kitchen every day.
Oh, that's where I want to go, yeah.
He still does. It's true. Sometimes I'd like to see the stats of how you are getting to these inflationary prices. Oh, well. Well, let me show you here. First of all, the beef short ribs here. For a whole rack, it was about $17 at Costco, and that was pretty darn cheap. Just get them to cut them in half for you, or you can get your cleaver out and cut them in half yourself, whatever you want to do. I have some mashed potatoes that I put together here already, and a green salad that we're going to serve with it. And my whole thing is, learn to cook things at home and have fun with them. I'm going to put that short rib right on top of those mashed potatoes, and it is literally falling off the bone right there. I have to be a little careful with that. So now what I'm going to do is actually just use this slotted spatula to actually take some of those carrots out of there and let them just fall randomly around there so that it has a nice pretty look to it. And then we're going to take this gravy, basically, the demi-glace sauce. I call it a faux demi-glace because it's not a true one the way that they are normally made. But then you're just going to ladle that over the top of it, and it's going to be amazing and so delicious. Creamy with all of that gelatin that we've added into it. You can see now I have the short ribs that we did earlier already browned, and all I'm going to do now, I've added in some onions, seasoning obviously. I have some beef stock here. You can use your favorite beef stock, and what I'm going to do is just pour that into there. It only needs about a cup. In your pressure cooker. Pressure cookers are the microwaves of the 50s, and so worth learning how to use. Set it for an hour on high, start, let the pressure release naturally, and voila! We have beef short ribs in basically an hour, guys. How cool is that?
That is really cool.
And it didn't cost me $18 like some Big Macs I've read about.
Okay.
All right, Chef Bryan, delicious.